Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Out there, great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play with good coverage that time. Guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense take. Are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback.
I'll be coming in here trying to steal my plays, motherfucker.
Already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Volunteers with first and 10 here. Here comes a handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the Vols trying to cash in.
Fine then, motherfucker. My game don't mean shit to you.
Handoff to the single back. Fighting him off. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Point after, up and good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
That's caught. It's Marquez. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, SMU. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They'll tackle him at the 27.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback's got it on the option. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Extending the play now. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's escaping the pocket now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the back now goes in motion. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. Defense makes the stop after the completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught quickly. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Keeping it on the ground here. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The ball's come to the line in the hurry-up.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, you get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Oh, the football comes out. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, 3rd down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Pressure is coming. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the
offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Hands off to the left. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. The Vols looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Tackle made after just a short gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass is intercepted. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Vols. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
The Volunteers offense is on the move now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And the Vols looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Volunteers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The back's got it. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And here's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he's got it again. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, you're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
He's running out of time here. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. 2nd down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He breaks free. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll run it here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's an outbound. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The Vols keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They'll try the option play here. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Gives it to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The pass rush closing in. And eventually he's taken down. Credit the coverage team. Nobody open downfield.
I don't mind the play call, Chris, to throw the football, but you got to realize you got to get it out of your hands quickly. It's 3rd down and short. Great chance to be able to convert. Instead, it's a sack, and now you're facing 4th down.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds his man, has the first down. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. 1st and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. And now the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
2nd down and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to score with a run to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, try to break the tie with a touchdown here late. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Going to try to use his legs here. Moving right through the contacts. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Match the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Quarterback operating an empty set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that. And the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Let's see how they play this. You don't want to settle for overtime. A field goal wins it, but they've got some work to do to improve position for that kicker. And off in a single back formation. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Takes the handoff again. Breaking tackles. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he lost it to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? The offense recovers, but doesn't make any difference. They're short on the 4th down play.
Wow, the defense makes a huge
It's no different than you getting a free touchdown after supposed to be in sack. No different. Don't complain now, but you weren't saying nothing when you got that touchdown.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And now the defense able to bring him down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Here we go. It comes down to this. A field goal attempt in the final seconds to win it. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this is... Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. They'll toss it to the right side. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Going after, not right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Wideout's now clustered. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going to pull it down and run.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Now it's second down here. QB decides to keep it here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
No huddle now for the offense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. That's a design quarterback keeper. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Linebacker shifting around now. First down, looking to throw the football. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Trying to make it 3 straight. Third down conversion. They need a yard here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Throw to the running back in the flat, fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. It's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
He's moving out of the pocket now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a big return off the INT. They steal offensive possession.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. He'll hand it off. Waiting for the end zone. Now the ball comes loose.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes credit to the defender for making a great play.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's escaping the pocket now. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Always have to be careful on the sideline, not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Quarterback looking to scramble. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. One more play before they head to the locker room. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Golden Gophers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Dumps it down and back. Caught. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Great move there. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the... Create the turnover.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Again, makes it second and medium. They go with a direct snap. Has the first down and more. Gets free now, heads into the secondary. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here we score.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Now it's third and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
This one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Nicholson. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Give it to the back again. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes.
Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll test the right side here. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Bama. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the two-point conversion does not work. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Minnesota offense takes the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're trying to run it with the option. Picks up the first down and still going. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
The offense really clicking here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
See if they can convert the point after. Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
They'll run it to the right side. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Looks to the left, pass caught. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he drops back in the gun. And it's caught for a two-point conversion. So the lead is now 3 here in the final stages. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Minnesota offense takes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. The receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The linebacker shifting around now. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Comes up with the catch. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Catch made on the out route. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're going to run it. Can they play keep away here just to protect this lead in the final 2 minutes? Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown. Tie. Now they'll empty the backfield in this 2-point conversion. And the quarterback dropping back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that area. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Close to the tight end. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Reinhardt. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of